Hello everyone and welcome to Curse Gaming's tournament Curse of the Gods. This is that round of 8, quarterfinals obviously. The blue team we have Curse Gaming and on the red team we have VivaCity EU. Let's speed this up a little bit at the start, can be a little slow sometimes and not a lot of action going on. On Curse Gaming side we have Alquan, Hercules, Sobek, Odin and Cupid. On VivaCity we have Ra, Ares, Neve, Hades and Bakasura. Now all the teams are setting up for their buffs. Curse Gaming's going for obviously the movement speed buff and the red buff. VivaCity's going for the movement speed and just the gold furies, the mini gold furies as I like to call them. Let's stay mid for a minute because a lot of the teams are just going to be grabbing their second buffs. Obviously Odin and Hercules have gone for the blue. Aquan's getting in there with some early aggression on Ra, taking him down to half health. Get the aggression on early. That's that. Beads, quick bit of action going on here on right. Bakasura's taking a lot of damage. Cupid flutters in and gets the first blood for Curse Gaming. Big setback there, big setback. Let's have a little check left. Pretty passive over here at the minute. Oh, Hercules flicks up Ares, chucks him in way. Maybe Odin could have gone in there. Good to see. I have to stop the little left and right sway. I'm too used to playing. Bright Tower under attack already. Being pushed. Hades down a little bit. Can still heal. Hercules misses his flick up on Eve. Ares comes in and does a little bit of damage on him. Now, Odin and Sobek taking the normal tanky item Vanguard wise. Alquan in the middle's taking do more for a bit more of aggression. Obviously in the middle lane from the start. Odin jumps in, does his free. Hercules does a knock up, pushes back Ares. Ares should go down here. There's no way he's getting out of this. There we go. 2 kills for Curse Gaming. And I really need to stop moving left and right. 2 kills early on in under 4 minutes. Check out mid for Alquan. Push. He's really playing aggressively on that Ra. The best. The Alquan, the best. Level 5, got his ultimate now.
A mighty score!
Curse Gaming a little bit in the lead. About a 1k goal at the minute. That Bakasura is really getting down low now. Perfect aggression. It's the old combo that we all used to favour at the start. Sobek Cupid. One fling, heart bomb. It's quite a deadly combination. Now on the VivaCity side, their setups are pretty passive at the minute. They've got the Vanguards on the tanky. Oh, Sobek goes in for a tower dive, missed his charge. Didn't quite land anything, got out of there safely. Didn't really hurt himself too much. Cupid lands a heart bomb on Bakasura. Bit of damage, taken down a quarter. And on the left, all the action's going on. Odin catches Ares and Neve. Not quite finishing it off though. I did see a Hercules ult come out there. Let's take a little bit step back to see how this all went on. Now, they did run back. Obviously baited him out a little bit. Here goes Odin. Look, there he goes. Full aggression, full creep wave on the other team. Catches Ares. Hercules hits him with the ult. His ultimate. They just miss him. Just. Bolster's defences probably saved his ass there. Curse Gaming playing really aggressively. VivaCity need to kind of pull something out there, probably get late game. Oh! Ares gets flicked up, pushed back. This is the kind of thing that you need to not make the mistakes on. He's kind of like Sobek now, Hercules. He can pull you out from under a tower where you think you're safe. pull, but worse, he can pull you out and push you back. Coupled with Odin's slow on his free, gone near his might, you're not going anywhere very fast afterwards. Yeah. Arquans finishes up his Doom Orb. But as I was saying, they're playing a bit... The builds are a bit passive at the start. They have their Vanguards and they have their Boots. There's not really much there. Alquan's the only one that's kind of got a bit of aggression. Hercules going for the blue buff. Will he take the blue buff or give it to Odin? No. Keeps it for himself. Wards are starting to go down. Alquan going to the right. Could be some action in the jungle. HiRez gets clipped with Sobek spin. Hooked over. Cupid's ult going off. Will HiRez get out in time? Heart bomb's gone off. Now he does his charge. Flutter in behind. And Cupid gets the final hits on just before he could get out from under the tower. So that's 4 to nothing on Curse Gaming so far. We're looking at about a 2k gold lead in Curse Gaming after the 7th minute. Mid lane, Ra still keeping pushed back quite a bit. Behind farm on Alquan. Left again. Odin catches Ares off guard. Hercules ult comes in. Brilliant thing with that ult. It can bounce off the back. It bounces off Odin's wall. Hits the wall behind it. Catches it up. They grab Neve. Didn't quite get a good flick up there, so he couldn't push him back. Taking serious amount of damage. Neve is quite squishy. Going mid. Ra just can't seem to get anywhere. He's not having a lot of fun today. I know how it feels. You just constantly can't seem to do anything right. Hercules playing a bit aggressively now, getting an extra bit of tower damage in. Now in the most recent patch they have brought in the cash bonus for each tower down, which I kind of see as an extra snowball effect. Once you lose a couple of towers, the other team starts rapidly getting further ahead of you, no matter what. Okay, so Cupid, HiRez on the right, Cupid coming from the left. Sobek might come in from behind him. No. Bakasura's moving round to the left lane. Neve's coming round to the right, trying to mix it up a little bit. Cupid's heart bomb goes and HiRez stuns him under the tower, so there's pretty much not have to worry a bit there. What buffs Cupid got? Speed and cooldown reduction. That's quite good. Not using any mana. Ra getting pushed into the jungle. Not quite sure what he wants to do. Comes down, gets full beam on Alquan. Slow as well. Do we have an ultimate to come out from Ra? No, he's used his, so it's on cooldown at the minute. Ra going a bit defensively now, quite a tanky build with a Void Stone. Everyone else is finishing up their boots. HiRez going. What is it called again? I cannot pronounce that. On the right lane, we've got some more aggression. Well, Sobek and Cupid have got Ares. Ares just getting mutilated. Let's take it back a bit further. See how that one's going on. So, from under the tower, Neve pulled it back about a minute here. So, the whole time I was in mid. Let's just see how this aggression starts. So, Ares comes out behind his creep wave. Creep wave's going down quite aggressively. Quite a lot, actually. Oh, puts his ult on Cupid. Didn't really get much done. Looks like he hit Aegis, possibly, or that stun. Gets flicked by Sobek. Bolster defenses. Running, I think, completely the wrong way from what he should have done. He's running away for his teammate to help. Neve could obviously, if she landed the arrow, snared him in place. Ra's coming in from middle, rotating round, trying to finish him off. Can Neve land an arrow to put him in place? Sobek uses his ultimate to get out of there just so he doesn't get movement penalised. And they didn't really pull much off there. Back on the left. God, so aggressive. Odin's got HiRez after he used his escape. And they take him down. That combo is just unreal. when you're up against Odin, you have to kind of wait to use your escape. I know you don't want to use it sometimes, but the instant you use it and he's still in range, you're as good as dead. Well, at least hurt. Especially with Hercules, you get Odin caught in there, and what we've seen is Hercules just throws that boulder down, and if you're in there just long enough, it knocks the boulder back and it hits you twice. So you take quite a large amount of damage. And Gonir's might on Odin really putting the hurt on. Going to take the blue buff. That should be a jump. See it. I'd like to see it probably go on. I'd like to see it go on Odin. He does a bit more for it. Who took it? Hercules. Okay. Alquan going in for the red buff. Bakasura looks like he's going for movement speed. Not movement speed, sorry. Cooldown reduction. Will he take the movement speed with it? Yes. Get some extra buffs on himself. At the 11-minute 30 mark, with VivaCity are 5k behind. Yeah, just under 5k behind. Oh, some aggression going on at the right. Let's bring that back just to see what's going on. There we go. So HiRez went in for the blue buff. Whilst thinking he's quite safe, actually. Speed it up to a little bit to see where people come in. So Neve's come across. They're wondering why there's no one in lane. Neve's taking the blue buff. HiRez has gone forward, so they split up. Sobek ults. Cupid ults. Heart bomb's gone off. Mesmerize has gone off. Hades uses his ultimate to maybe try and get out of there and pull him a lot forward. And just goes down. So much damage going out there. Alquan on Neve. Oh, Odin in centre with Ra. Everyone's kind of rotating in. I believe Ra thought there was only one person there. Got a little worried. Sobek got the charge on. Spin. And Ra's finished. Absolutely finished. We're at 10-0 now for Curse Gaming. This game's now starting to snowball out of control. I've seen games come back from worse than this, but it's Curse Gaming really need to mess up now for them to lose this game. A few Fire Giants though should bring VivaCity back into this. The Hades comes in, just sees the Gold Fury go down. Quick wave on the left was getting pretty close to the tower. So look, Cupid and Neve kind of staring it out. Cupid just lands a heart bomb on the creeps. Miss Neve a little bit. Two tanks on the right. Just tickling each other. I like it when tanks tickle. Cupid and Neve in the centre. In the jungle, sorry. Just kind of looked at each other, run away. Curse came in wards, down. Looks like Ra's going for Alquan a little bit, pushing him back. Slows on him. Odin and Hercules are rotating into the middle. Oh, Ra's just coming in at the wrong time. Odin ults. Now I'm waiting for the Hercules ultimate to come out. Not quite there. Pushes him. Oh, Ra's going to get away with this one. Oh, there's a Hercules ult. Takes out Bakasura. Hades gets Hercules out of that. Did Hades use his ult? I just didn't quite see. Must have done. HiRez grabbed onto Odin. Pulls him in. No. Aegis Amulet. I'm surprised Ra's ult didn't quite hurt him there. Must have just caught on the last few seconds of the Aegis Amulet. See, everything's starting to settle down now. We lost a few either side. VivaCity finally got their first kill on the Hercules. Ra needs to get some farm up. Ra is 1500 gold behind Alquan and still doesn't have 2 level 3 items. This really going to hurt him. Obviously, once he gets that Void Stone, it's going to help him out big time with damage wise. with obviously the protection reduction aura that it has. Sobek going left. See if he's going to get the gank onto the right. They obviously seen him coming because there was a ward in the jungle. Misses his charge. Odin on Bakasura. Nope, they're just kind of scaring each other. Hades rotating in. Bruh. Oh, those two just tickle each other all day, don't they? Let's have a look. Where do we want to go? Let's just go middle and have a look at this little tussle. Not much going on. Ra's quite tanky, so Alquan can't do anything. But then again, Ra's just got very little damage output that is not actually going to hurt Alquan either. Once he finishes that Void Stone, oh, and Sobek gets the charge off, and Ares, Cupid gets his ultimate off. Oh, Ares is going to catch him. They got the Aegis Amulet. No, pulls them back under the tower. Now he uses his Aegis Amulet, which is straight enough. Must have just come off cooldown. Or forgot that he had it. We've all done it. We've all done it, so you can't say that. Right, action going off from the left. Odin drops his ult. Look at that. It's almost hit him 3 times with the Hercules ultimate. Bakasura's ult's coming in. They're going to get 1 kill. Oh, no, they didn't get 1. Hercules and Odin both go down. And on the right-hand lane, Sobek went down as well. Well, Sobek's already gone down ages ago, sorry. VivaCity starting to come together now, starting to get the wards out. 12-4. And at a 9k deficit in gold. Ares gets a few chains off from Cupid. Backing out. How are we looking for towers? 1 tower down for... 1 tower taken for Curse Gaming. So they've got their 5% buff. So VivaCity really need to get at least 1 down. Mid starting to take some aggression. Sobek ults on Ra, but Ra ages out of it. Saves his ass. Alquan drops his tornadoes on top and Sobek just spins. Just flat out. Even though Ra did finish his Void Stone, he was still taking a lot of damage, obviously, because Alquan's not died yet. He has full stacks on Doom Orb. And the slow. But Gem of Isolation is really going to hurt now. Ares bolsters defences. 3v2 mid. We're going to get a charge. Sobek charges Hades. Gets a spin. Hades ultimates. Ares ults on top of the Hades. Not Ares, a Hercules. Ares ults. Pulls them all together. But without no avail. Bakasura there gets out with just a little bit of health. Quite luckily. Ares gets with a chain in there. Is Sobek going to charge? Pull him back. Now I wouldn't go too close to the edges, Ares, because he's going to... Yeah, exactly. Get back in. Pushed back by Hercules. And, oh. Alquan got the steal. Well, not the steal, but got the kill on that. That takes 2 towers down for VivaCity. And go to the right. Cupid having a little play with Neve. Oh, he's getting some that heart bomb down. Is he going to get the? Did he have enough stacks to finish it off? No. Obviously, did the heart bomb a bit too early before he had 10 stacks. Ra is going a lot of magical protection now. Well, not magical protection, sorry. I kind of got my items mixed up. Wall of Absolution, physical protection. But do they really need another tank? I'd have rather seen Ra go a bit more damaging. Seeing as you have Ares and Hades there, both tanky builds. You really need that power. On Curse Gaming, you have 1 full-blown tank, along with... Are we going to see another Gold Fury pop out, or they've just seen Bakasura? So Bakasura is going to get hit from behind. Is he going to get pushed? Missed the Gonya's might. Oh, he's pushed forward. Push forward. Is he going to pull him back? No. Ultimate goes in. HiRez Amulet just catches that, but Alquan drops a tornado on top of Bakasura. So as soon as he come out, that was it. He had nothing left. He was going to die. Odin kind of sees Ares and goes, yeah, no, sod that. Going for the Gold Fury now quickly. So that'll be the second Gold Fury of the game. Hades comes in just to watch again. I swear he loves just watching his Gold Fury go down. Ra's rotating in. Ares mid with Neve. And they're all just kind of running there. Hercules missed the pull. Well, I say the pull. It's more the chuck up. I have to remember all the abilities' names sometimes. Ward placements are fairly lacking. Well, not lacking on both teams. They both have 2 wards up. Well, they did both have 2 wards up. Curse Gaming just lost their ward on near their blue. Everyone's just grabbing a bit of buffs now. Starting to settle down. I'd like to start seeing a Fire Giant pop out now, seeing as Curse Gaming's 11k ahead. But as I was saying earlier, Curse Gaming has kind of Sobek's the one full tank. Cupid kind of on the run there. Didn't quite want to face them 2 alone. One full-blown tank. You've got Odin as the bruiser. Bit of tanky items, but does a fair bit of damage still. Void Blade. I loved the Void Blade when I was playing him. Okay, is Ares going to come in and help out? Cupid heart bombs. Sobek's got his ultimate on. Ares only gets 1 chain on, really surprisingly, on his ultimate. Ra comes in. Is he going to get the slow? Sobek chucks him in the air. I did hear the heart bomb go off by Cupid, but I didn't see it land, so he kind of whiffed that. Alquan's popped in, dropped Tornado on Ra. Didn't really do much damage. Got the ultimate in. It's going to hit Ra. Whoa. Take out a lot of damage. Cupid drops his ultimate on Ra. Is Ra going to get away with this? Oh no, he gets charged and caught by Sobek. Oh, that Ra passive. Just the speed. Keeps him out of the way, doesn't it? Keeps him out of the way. But Ra's gone back middle. Looking a bit hurt. Healing himself up. Just full-blown aggression from the Curse team. They can kind of afford to do it at the moment, where they're so far ahead. Just keep pushing and pushing. And with all the towers they've got down, now the gold's starting to snowball really hard. Hercules flicks up Bakasura, uses his ultimate. I think it missed. I think Bakasura managed to get out of that one in time. Ra coming in. Missed Celestial Beam. Odin got Silence. Sobek coming in as well. We're getting any more rotated in. Alquan's coming up middle lane behind. Ares chasing down Odin. I think this is a very bad move by him. He's getting converged on by 4 of the other teammates. He's not going anywhere. And he's going to get picked off. Oh, HiRez Amulet in there. Ra ult's on top. Hurt anybody? Oh, Hercules needs to get out of there. Yep, Hercules is being back. Ares did finally go down. Sobek gets Hades. And Cupid ultimate's on top. And there is the surrender from Vicinity EU. Now, that was quite an aggressive game from Curse Gaming. They managed to get a few early kills off, get the first blood, and yeah, just an interesting one on the next matches. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.